Today we're looking at our Wednesday classwork daily review. So again, we're on that same 8/17 to 8/21 are the dates that should be at the top of your paper. We're looking at Wednesday, which is 8/19 or August 19th. Make sure you have your paper. Make sure you have a pencil or pen. Also, if you don't have a paper with you, so if you don't have a daily review paper, you can always use lined paper. Just make sure that you're showing your work. So you can still do the work even if you've lost your paper or misplaced it or don't have it. So we're going to start with find the greatest common factor of 15 and 27. So we're going to use the same skills that we used yesterday. We're going to make that T-chart for each number. 1 times 15, I'm going to put at the top of my first one. And 1 times 27, I'm going to put at the top of my second one. So we're going to go back to 15 and write what we know are the factors of 15. And we did 15 yesterday, so we should know that the factors of 15 are 3, and 5. So 1, 3, 5, and 15, right? So 1 times 15, and then 3 times 5. Those are called factor pairs. So if I look at 27, I also know 27 cannot be divided by 2. It can be divided by 3, 3 times 9. And I don't have any other factors of 27 either. So my factor pairs are 1 times 27 and 3 times 9. So I'm going to look at these two lists and circle what's in common. My 1s are in common, and my 3s. And my greatest common factor, I'm going to put a triangle around that 3 because it's the largest number that appears in both lists, is 3. The next question says, what numbers can be multiplied to get a product of 48? So we're really going to do the same thing because we're going to make those factor pairs, which is what we've done over here. So we're just going to make a T-chart for 48 and write all the numbers that we can multiply to make 48. So 1 times 48 makes 48. 2 times 24, because we know it's a number that can be divided in half, so 2 times 24. 3 is going to divide into 48. Actually, 16 times. 3 times 16 is 48. If you're not sure, you can always take 48 and divide by 3 to find this other factor. So 3 times 16. 4 times 12 also makes 48. And then our last factor pair for 48 is 6 times 8. So 48 has quite a few factors. So those would be the numbers that you can multiply to get a product of 48. Next question says rewrite using exponents. So remember we did this on Monday's work. So when we need to write something with exponents, we first look at finding what our base number is. And our base number is the number that's being multiplied. So our base number here is 3. So I'm going to write a 3. Then we look at how many times that 3 is being multiplied, and that's the number that is our exponent. So if I count those, 1, 2, 3, 4, and my 4 goes here. Remember, your exponent will always go up and to the right of the number, of the base number, and it's use it as a smaller digit. And so the way we would say this is 3 to the 4th or 3 to the 4th power. And that would tell us that we're multiplying 3 by itself 4 times. The next one says rewrite in expanded form. So here's where they're giving us the base number and the exponent, and they're asking us to show what that looks like. Well, the way we read this is 6 to the 3rd or 6 to the 3rd power. And what that means is that I need to take 6 and write it out to be multiplied 3 times because 6 is my base number. That tells me the number that's being multiplied. The 3 tells me how many times it's being multiplied. So I would write it like this. 6, remember we're using a dot for multiplication, times 6 times 6. And that's what it would look like in expanded form. So we'll take a look at your homework really quickly on the other side on Wednesday. So again, you're doing the same type of things. Here you're putting the greatest common factor. This is what numbers can be multiplied, so you're making those factor pairs. Rewrite using exponents, and then rewrite in expanded form. So you can use this video and the other side as examples to help you work through Wednesday homework. And then we'll look over that when you come back on Thursday. So have a great day.